Good morning, goal getters. Today, I want you to notice your affinity for where you're going. Either you're leaning into this opportunity or maybe you're leaning away for this opportunity. And the unfortunate thing is if the people who are leaning away, you're probably not even watching this video, which is too bad. But just notice in your life, not necessarily this challenge, but just in your life, the things that you have taken on, new ventures that you set out to do. Some of them are really exciting. And you're new, but you're excited. You're learning all the things. You're watching YouTube videos about it. There's an instruction manual. You're reading that. You're Googling like best tips and tricks to do this. And your energy is being led to that area. Like you want to show up. You want to find out more. You want to get better. You want to understand all the ins and outs of the things that are going on. The other thing is maybe you set out to do something you kind of want to do, but it's like not really where your heart's at, right? You get that? And what happens is you invest just enough to make yourself miserable by going through the motions of what you've been told to do, right? So you're like, oh, I'll do the workout, but like I hate it. And I really don't want to do it tomorrow or the next day. And checking into this group, like I'm just really busy, right? Like you're only investing not even what's required, and your affinity for it is just not there. So I think the real question though is, well, okay, I don't necessarily like working out, but how do I increase my affinity so that I want to spend more time in there? Okay, something like that, right? So I might not want to do it. I know I need to do it, but how do you make me love it, or how do I make myself love it? And I think that's kind of the $1 million question. There's a couple of things that I think are very important, though. So one, are you going to get results? Like, are you doing enough? One of my favorite quotes is, if you don't have time to do something right, when are you going to have time to do something again? And some people set out to try to do something, but you're just dabbling in it. You're just not doing anything that's gonna you're gonna see the results that you want. So you're gonna lose affinity and you're gonna quit. So one, you got to go all in enough to see the results so that you want to keep working. Number two is you got to find a community of people that are excited about the things you want to. If you're hanging around people who are miserable too, guess what? You're going to be miserable. If you're hanging around people who are really excited to go where you're going or are encouraging, do you have a mentor that's helping you follow in their footsteps? And is there somebody maybe following behind you that you could say, hey, I remember being, not knowing that either. Here's what I learned, right? There's this culture of help of people who are going to where you're going to go. And then two, what other things and what other support do you have around it? Are the people in your life asking you about it? Are they pushing you there? Are they curious in your story? So the more you can make people curious in your story and your journey, guess what? There's a natural inclination for us to want to do well so we can be the hero of our own story, right? So those are 3 of my tips. I would love to hear your tips, but just notice, where are you? Are you leaning in, or do you feel yourself kind of already leaning out of this? Because that mindset and that feeling is really what you got to nip in the bud. Okay? That's what I got for you today. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.